Your childhood favorite grilled cheese is about to get a little different. Kraft has some different options for the classic Kraft American singles that you know and love, right? I used to eat these all the time as a kid. Grilled cheese, this was the best. But the question was, how much cheese is enough? Is this too much? Is this too little? Kraft has you covered. We have options. First, we've got Kraft extra thin slices. These come in at 10 calories less than the original slice. They recommend you have 2 of them, but we're gonna see what one looks like on a grilled cheese. Of course, we've got the original American, 50 calories a slice, decent thickness, the one you're used to. And then maybe the most exciting is the ultra thick. This one is 50% larger than a normal slice. It clocks in at 80 calories, about the same as 2 of the thin ones. So we're gonna make some grilled cheeses here. We're gonna see just one slice on each, how they compare, thickness, whatever. You can use these for other things. You can put them on sandwiches. You can throw them on mac and cheese, nachos, whatever it is you use sliced American cheese for. Kraft has you covered with some different sizes. Let's give them a shot. So for our grilled cheeses, we're gonna use Martin's potato bread, which I've admittedly never had. So I hope it works for that. I like their potato rolls. We've got the 3 cheeses, and then fun fact, mayo works as a better agent for, instead of butter, use mayo on the bread, grill that. It's gonna get you a more even coating, nice and brown, and then just the tiniest bit of tanginess from the mayo. It's pretty good. I've got Hellmann's here. You can use whatever. Okay, first things first, we've got 2 slices of bread. Let's go ahead, put a little mayo on each. I don't know how much is too much. We're gonna take that, we're gonna spread it. You want to cover every bit of it. You don't want too much. You don't want too little, because we want it to actually brown. Help with that grilling that we're so after with our grilled cheese, right? That seemed to work pretty well there. Get that nice and coated. Best you can. It's a grilled cheese, guys. Doesn't really matter. It's gonna be good no matter what. And it's not the most gourmet of things, right? So we've got our bread. I'm gonna start with the extra thin. 1 slice of that. Pretty thin. I don't know if that's going to be enough cheese, but if you really want to taste the bread, this is going to be the sandwich for you. Basically, we're going to get one of these pieces of bread going on the grill. We're going to put the cheese on, put the other one on, do a little flip action. Let's go give it a shot. So here's all 3 of these things next to each other. The thin one, the regular one, the thick one. You can kind of see the difference. It's easier in person. All right, so pan's nice and medium hot. Got my cheese, I got my bread. We're gonna throw a piece of that bread down. That's gonna start sizzling. Nice and sizzly. I'm gonna get that on there. I'm gonna let that cook for a little bit. Alright, it's probably been a minute and a half for me. It's gonna depend on how hot your pan is. You know, you've made a freaking grilled cheese before, right? Let's flip this thing. Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect. Now, because I want that cheese to melt perfectly, I'm also going to cover it up. I'm going to give that another minute. All right, grilled cheese number 1. Can't really see the cheese on it, but it's in there. Let's give it a cut. Do we go triangles? Do we go squares? It's a heavily debated thing. I'm gonna go ahead and do triangles. Take a look. That's about the level of cheese in there. It still looks pretty cheesy despite it being just that one little extra thin slice. Obviously I got it nice and browned on both sides. Let's give it a shot. Nice and melty. It's got that Kraft single flavor you're used to. Well, I would say there is enough cheese in here for this to be a grilled cheese. I'm really wanting more. I think where this could come into play is if you're doing a grilled cheese melt of some sort, right? Where you've put other meats in there. Maybe you put a thin slice on top, thin slice on bottom. I think that's where that's really going to get used the best. I can't tell you the last time I had a Kraft Singles grilled cheese. It hits the spot. Let's try the regular one. Alright, so let's try this regular grilled cheese. Again, the cheese isn't spilling out, but I only put one slice in it, so that's to be expected. Again, we'll do a triangular cut. Take a look. This one gives you a better shot. So we've got the regular one I just made versus the other half of the thin one. Let's give it a shot. Again, still a decent amount. And probably this is the minimum you want to go with. Good stuff. But when I was a kid, one slice wasn't enough. There was always two, right? But sometimes that was a little much. So let's go try the thick one. Now last, and literally not the least, I have the ultra thick. Check that one out. This one obviously by far has the most ooey gooey cheesiness coming out of it. Let's give it a shot here. I do think that's the perfect amount of cheese. I think going into this, we all knew that was going to be the best one, right? More cheese is always better. You taste the flavor of the cheese the most with that one. There's tons of gooiness to it. It's perfect. It's perfect. So I guess the question you may be asking, which I already kind of answered, is if that one's perfect, what's the point of the other two? Like I said, different applications, right? Maybe you want to get more cheese over a bigger surface layer, but not as thick as these other two here. That's where the extra thin comes in. Maybe that regular one is perfect for you. Maybe you want even more than this ultra thick, right? Stack two of the regular ones. That could be perfect for you. Bunch of options. It's American cheese in different thicknesses. Kind of cool that they offer it. Figured to try them out. Hadn't made a grilled cheese in so long. So, thanks for watching. Let me know if you've tried these. Let me know what your favorite cheese is for grilled cheeses. I love American cheese for a grilled cheese because it melts so well. I love Havarti cheese, Cooper cheese. Let me know in the comments what your favorite is. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Poppy. This is Poppy Eats. If you want to see more like this, please hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button on the video. Helps me out. I appreciate you being here. Y'all take care.